guys, how are you? So today I'm on the side of my house. This is the north side of the house. It gets sun probably most of the day, and here's an area where I chose to plant all my berry bushes. The blueberries planted there. Those bushes are about 3 years old, and 2 years ago in the fall. So this is the second year of these plants as far as development goes. I chose to plant some blackberry bushes. My wife loves them, and they're expensive, and it kills me to pay like $4 for a little bowl of these things. So I planted blackberry bushes. They have grown amazingly so. When you look at them, I mean, you can see we have berries at all different stages of ripeness, the red ones and the blue ones. Now, the crazy thing about blackberries is that when you go to pick them, you can't go by how they look. I like to say that if the berry's ripe, the tree will give it to you. So what you do is you've got to cover these with nets because the birds go nuts. So basically it's real simple. What you do is you take the dock berries and you put your hand underneath and you gently give it a tug. If the berry comes off, it's ready. If it doesn't, you leave it alone. It might only take another day or two, but what ends up happening is if you pick a berry, it looks ripe. You go to eat it, it tastes like vinegar. I mean, they can be as bitter as eating one of them that's green or red. But within a day or two, they get the full sweetness. That bowl is a bowl that we already picked, and I'm still continuing on here, so I'm sure there's going to be some ripe ones. This one got a little overripe. We got some rain the last couple of days, but give it a little tug. See how it just fell off into my hands? Perfect, perfectly ripe. Same thing there. This will be a sweet berry. Give that a little tug. That guy didn't come off. That would be a sour berry. You leave him alone. Give him another day. Same thing here. A little tug, nothing. And you just kind of work your way along the bushes and just check them. Just give them a little tug. Nothing there. Nothing there. And what you end up with is these delicious, I mean, these are just, I can't tell you how good these berries are. They're so much better than the store-bought ones. Now when you look at these bushes, you see the lower branches have all the berries on them, and then you see these huge shoots growing up above. These huge shoots are next year's growth. So all of these will have berries on them next year. So these guys you leave alone. I've been training them and just kind of letting them grow along the fence. In fact, I'm going to let them grow right along the back of my blueberries. The ones that have berries on them this year, you cut those. So they'll be done. After they give their fruit, they're finished. And the only thing I do as far as fertilizing these is I take my composted leaves from the fall. In the spring, once they're composted, I throw them under the bushes and that's it. I don't water them, I don't do anything. And this is a great self-sustaining plant that you can put in. I got these at a nursery at the end of the season. I think I paid $1 a piece for them because they were just kind of clearing out their plants. Stuck them in the ground and just let them grow. You know, some people say you should run different lines and trellises and whatnot, but it was the time. You know, this plant can do it all by itself. The fact that it's up against the fence, it's using the fence to grow along, you can't beat it. And again, as always, got my nets at Benny's, cheap, $7.99. Just throw them over. It's haphazard on there. You know, there's no great rhyme or reason to it. And just having it on there is enough to keep the birds away. So a really awesome dessert. I mean, we put them in smoothies. My wife puts them in a yogurt. I made some jam with it. You can't beat them, and I'll be picking these all month. So it's a good crop to have for yourself, especially when you're hoping for the best but preparing for the worst.